So earlier we talked about ways to prevent our pipes from freezing. Right now I'd like to talk about what happens if and when they do freeze. So the first thing to do is don't panic. I would recommend going down to the basement and turning off the main shutoff so that you can assess the situation. You can open up all of the faucets and determine which ones are working, which ones are not, so that you can concentrate specifically on the ones that are not. You probably want to go out and get some portable heat units. They have some very good ceramic space heaters that are safer to use than the old flame. One thing I do not recommend is getting your torch out and trying to warm your pipes. One of the easiest ways to have much more than a frozen pipe is to have a torch working in a place where it shouldn't be. So we do recommend the ceramic type heaters. They're safer to use, and they also come with blowers so they can blow some of the heat into the areas where we need it. Another safe way if you don't have a portable heater is to grab your hairdryer. And you just want to keep moving that hairdryer over the area where you believe it's frozen. And that will help to break that ice. Once you get a little trickle of water going, the water itself will clean out the rest of the ice, and then you can leave it at a trickle just so it doesn't refreeze again. And if your pipes have already burst, that's the time to shut the main off and call the plumber. And your plumber is probably going to have to do some opening of walls in other areas that are inaccessible. So be prepared for not just the plumber, but also somebody to come in and fix the sheetrock and put everything back in place after they've got the pipes fixed. So the other thing that you want to consider if you do have a burst pipe is being sure that it gets cleaned up professionally. I have the benefit of working with two fantastic companies in the Monadnock region. There's ServPro over in the Keene area, and there's Peniel Environmental in the Milford area. We work with both of them extensively. They're great companies, so I would recommend either one of those companies to fill your needs. What you want to do is get everything dried out, properly repaired before you start having microbial activity issues, i.e. mold issues. Mold can happen under the right conditions in as little as 4 hours. So it becomes very important to do the cleanup and to have professionals do the cleanup. And I stand behind both of those companies, so feel free to give either one of them a call.